Hello kids, today we are going to continue our sixth chapter, that is every drop counts. So let's turn the page. So drop by drop. Besides Jaisalmer, many places in Rajasthan get very little rainfall. Here it rains for only a few days in the entire year, sometimes not even that much. The rivers here do not have water all around the year, and yet most of the villages in these areas did not have a shortage of water. People knew that every drop of water was precious. Lakes and johars were made to collect water. Water was everyone's need. One and all came together in this work, be it a businessman or a laborer. Some water from the lakes soaked into the ground and reached the wells and bowdies, that means step well. The soil of the area also became wet and fertile. So besides Jaisalmer, many places in Rajasthan get very little rainfall. Yet most of the villages in these areas did not have a shortage of water. People knew that every drop of water was very precious. So one and all came together, be it a businessman or a laborer, to build structures to catch, hold and the store monsoon rainwater for the dry seasons to come. So they constructed lakes, step wells, johars and tankas. So we will see one by one. So this is the step well. Step wells were made to collect water. Water was everyone's need. One and all came together in this work, be it a businessman or a laborer. How amazing it is, right? So bowdies are typically rectangular shaped step wells. That is, this is step wells. This is bowdies. So bowdies are typically rectangular shaped step wells. The steps go down several stories deep instead of drawing the water up from the well. People could go down the steps and reach the water. That is why they are called step wells. You can see the step wells. So these beautiful step wells typically have beautiful arches, carved motifs and sometimes rooms on their sides. Now talabs. Talabs are reservoirs that store water for household consumption and drinking purposes. A reservoir with an area less than 5 bighas is called a talai and bigger lakes are called sagar or samant. Bawris are unique ancient step wells in the cities of Rajasthan. The water would percolate into the ground, raising the water table. Some water from the lakes soaked into the ground and reached the wells and bowries, that means step wells. The soil of the area also became wet and fertile. Johars are small earthen check dams that capture and store rainwater. Due to check dams, underground water table raises, which helps to raise water in nearly wells. Now Tanka. Tanka is a traditional rainwater harvesting technique of Thar desert region of Rajasthan. A tanka is a cylindrical underground pit into which rainwater from rooftops or courtyards flows. Now let's read the next. So one method of rainwater harvesting is rooftop harvesting. It is every house had a system to collect the rainwater. Look at the picture on your right. How do you think the rainwater that falls on the roof will reach the underground tank? The water collected on roof reaches the underground tank through the pipe which connects both of these. Now, have you ever seen a step well? Look at the picture. Can you imagine by looking at the picture that the steps go down several stories deep? Instead of drawing the water up from the well, the people could go down the steps and reach the water. That is why they are called step wells. Now let's see the through the eyes of Al-Biruni. More than 1,000 years ago, a traveler came to India. His name was Al-Biruni. The place that he came from is now called Uzbekistan. Let's see where is Uzbekistan. This is the world map and you can see the Uzbekistan through the red color arrows. Okay. Here is India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and then Uzbekistan. Now, Al-Biruni carefully observed and noted down the details of all that he saw. He wrote especially about those things that he found very different from his own country. Here is a part of what he wrote about the ponds of that time. The people here are very skilled at making ponds. My countrymen would be surprised to see them. They pile up huge rocks and join them with iron rods to build chabutaras, means raised platforms, all around the lake. Between these, there are rows of long staircases going up and down. The steps for going up and down, up and coming down are separate. So there is less crowding. So today when we study history, we can learn a lot of about those days from the writings of Al-Biruni. So this tab came out in 1973, 1000 years after his birth. You can see in the picture there is a stamp and there is a photograph of Al-Biruni traveler. So we will continue this chapter in our next video.